Hi, my name is Sentayehu Suebert. I'm in 8th grade and I'm part of the Veggie Nuggets, a climate activist group in Queens.
Hi, my name is Lillian Parrella and I'm part of the Veggie Nuggets. We are a youth climate environmental activist group based in Queens, New York.
I'm Anand Maru. I am part of the Veggie Nuggets and I'm an 8th grader in Queens. My name is Umed Maru. I'm part of the Veggie Nuggets. We do a lot of work here at the garden.
Hello, my name is Herra. I am a part of the Veggie Nuggets and I am an 8th grader in Queens.
Hope means to me like being able to move on even like after hard times and like being able to like have that kind of like drive inside you.
Hope is to me getting through something and knowing that something will happen at the end. I think of it like a bulb you plant in the fall, and then in the winter, it's all dead and everything, and then in the spring, you know that the bulb comes up.
Hope means to have faith in something, even if you're not 100% sure. I think during the pandemic, a lot of us had lost a little bit of hope, but I think we all gained it back, especially when things are getting a little bit better now. We get to see our friends and our family again.
Hope means to me looking towards the future and I guess believing with a very strong like sort of determination that it will happen and working hard towards that. I think everyone did that during the pandemic, and I think I really hope that we can all be hopeful for the future.
To me, hope is like the light at the end of a tunnel. It's something that, you might not see it at first, but, at the end, when you're least expecting it, it's there and it's always gonna welcome you with open arms.
Resilient means to me to keep persevering through hard times and not give up even when things get like really hard.
To me, resilience means just trying to really show hope and faith and push through even when things are hard.
Resilient means to me that you sort of brave through all kinds of weather, I think in some ways there's a tree that when there's a storm, it just bends to the storm and it passes through the storm by bending through it. And I think that kind of can be used as an analogy to be used as like you just have to weather the storm and just keep on being flexible.
Resilience is something like grit, like when you're always toughing through it and when you have enough perseverance to get things done.
I think that the most resilient person that I know is my grandmother, because right before the pandemic, she lost her husband and she had to keep going on her own and live by herself like throughout the pandemic. And I think that was really hard for her, but like she did it, and I think that's why.
The most resilient person I know, I think, is probably my grandpa. He is very patient and he always has a smile on his face and he's always happy even when he might be sick or he's going through something hard. For me, I think it's my grandmother, because even though she didn't get out much before the pandemic, she didn't get out much after the pandemic either. And it was probably really hard for her.
This is a tough question, but I would say my aunt is the most resilient person that I know. During the pandemic, she was looking for a house. She's a single mom, so it was pretty hard for her. But she was able to get a house recently, and I'm really proud of her for that. And I think that shows a lot of resilience.
I think some of the most resilient people I know are probably my friends in the Veggie Nuggets. I think we always make time to come to our garden and try our best. And I also think our coaches are a really big part of our team, and they're definitely some of the most resilient people I know. They always make an effort to help us meet at our garden and help us coordinate. And I think that that's something really big that they do for us. And they also keep up with our shenanigans since the 5th grade. And I think that's really nice of them. And I definitely look up to them.
I hope that this garden can thrive and that our mural will be amazing once it's done.
I hope for this garden to thrive and our mural to be finished wonderfully.
I hope that one day, maybe in the near future, we will all be able to look back at our garden and see it as a really big accomplishment. And I also hope it beautifies Jackson Heights a little more and makes it a nice place where people can come and visit.
I hope for a future where everyone can be happy and everyone can be themselves without any other person trying to stop them. And I think part of that is helping to solve climate change. And I really personally hope that the world can finally get past this major obstacle.
I hope for lots of people to be like awake about the whole climate change and the climate crisis, and I really hope for our garden to thrive and for our mural to just look really nice in the end.